Hello, 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 and welcome, welcome, welcome to Counsel of the Day with Shanrae. And I am Shanrae. I am a Christian counselor, and give me one moment. Let me go on and share my screen. Let me know if you can hear me on tonight. Let me know if you can hear me on tonight. Yes, let me know if you can hear me on tonight. But it is so good to see you all. Um, Welcome, welcome, welcome again to Counsel Today with Shanrae. And I am Shanrae. And for the month of May, I am going to be talking about loyalty. Loyalty. So, without further ado, I want to go on and get started. And let me magnify this a little bit for you all, illuminate it just a little bit better for you all. There we go. Yes. So, I am Shanrae, and I am a Christian counselor. As you come in, please like and share. Please like and share. Let me know if you can hear me. I do see the subtitles, so it looks like my mic is working tonight, which is an awesome thing. Woo! So glad for that. Last night we had a little technical difficulties. Let me move this along. I am a Christian counselor, and pardon me, I'm using multiple devices, so you're going to see me looking here, there, and everywhere. I am a degree counselor from Ashford University. Let me turn this down. And this is an open forum, so please feel free to comment, to ask questions. Feel free to give scenarios, and I will pause and I will talk with you about, we will highlight you or whatever scenario or any question that you ask. I'm going to try my best to answer. And if I don't know the answer, then I will find out the answer. So we are on week 1 of loyalty. And this is part 2 of loyalty. All righty then. Before we get started, I do want to read my scripture. I'm a Christian counselor. And let me start my website disclaimer. Then we will get to our scripture. So here we go. Please be aware that due to the nature of the technology that I am using, there can be no assurance of confidentiality when using this online service. It should also be noted that due to changes in policies, all replies are to be used as advisory and informational only and will not constitute an official determination. Information provided by myself, other counselors, religious leaders, or people with life experience are subject to the limitations of current and available material, but the final responsibility for successfully achieving a goal rests with you, the individual. Information online is designed to be helpful. However, this information does change frequently, and it is recommended that clients or individuals as yourself will consult another physician, another specialist, and or religious leader to aid in your overall behavioral wellness. All right. And I am a Christian counselor, as I stated earlier. And so my scripture for this month is Proverbs. I want to read it from the NIV version. Proverbs 3, which is chapter 3, verse 21, the NIV version. And it says, "My son, do not let wisdom and understanding out of your sight. Preserve sound judgment and discretion." Again, that's from Proverbs chapter 3, verses 21 of the NIV version of the Bible. All right. I also do definitions. And I don't want to discount you knowing it, but this is just what I do. I like to give definitions, and I'm always speaking from a behavioral standpoint. So the definition that I found for loyalty is as a strong feeling of support or allegiance. And then the definition that I chose for good, it says that which is morally right, righteousness. And the definition that I chose for bad, it says failing to conform to standards or moral virtue or acceptable conduct. So these are the three definitions that I am highlighting on this week. And then next Tuesday and Thursday, we're going to be moving on to another subtopic. It's loyalty, but we're going to be talking about loyalty and then a whole nother subtopic. So as you come in again, this is an open forum. I'm so glad that you are here. Feel free to comment. Feel free to share wisdom, life experiences. I will highlight this. I will pause and I will highlight this on tonight. So tonight's key points, what I will be talking about, number one, it says, is loyalty an ethical principle? Number two says, is loyalty good or bad? Which that's piggybacking off of Monday night. And so let's go on and break down the first question. Is loyalty an ethical principle? As our research shows, loyalty highlights the importance of ethical principles, bringing people's attention to the fact that behaving ethically is the right course of action. We also conducted research in college fraternities, which is a big, that's where most people do a lot of research within the school systems and college fraternities, organizations in which loyalty to one's brothers is considered to be of utmost importance. Okay, so number two, is loyalty good or bad? Loyalty is valuable because it allows us to take the risk of predicting the actions and behavior of people that we trust. One may not always correctly decide who to be loyal to, and some may even disappoint us or deceive us when we are loyal to them. But being loyal is being devoted and vulnerable, but never naive. So that is the definition that I chose for, is loyalty good or bad? And like I ended it on Tuesday night, loyalty, being good or bad, that the decision is yours. Whatever you experience, I can't make a choice for you, but it's your choice to decide, is being loyal a good or a bad thing. All right, so we're gonna move on. Loyalty. Loyalty, here we go. It refusing to subordinate other ethical obligations such as honesty, integrity, fairness, and the obligation to make decisions on the merits without favoritism in the name of loyalty. Okay, so what I want to do is break this down here. And it says, what are the 7 codes of ethics? And it says terms in the set of 7. So what are the 7 codes of ethics? Number 1, beneficence, concern for well-being and safety of your clients. Number 2 is non-maleficence, which is the refrain from causing intentional harm to clients or to other people. Number 3 is autonomy, confidentiality, respect clients' rights and opinions. Number 4 is social justice, providing services in a fair and equitable manner. Number 5 is procedural justice. Number 6 is veracity. And number 7 is fidelity. So these are the 7 codes of ethics. Again, this is a 30-minute platform, so we're gonna be moving quick on tonight. But again, I will pause if you have any questions. If you have any life scenarios, we will keep it moving, and we will answer. I will take out time to answer any question or highlight any scenario that you may want to share with us tonight. So the question is, what are the characteristics of loyalty? All right. Here it says a true loyal person is always sincere. They show very subtle, but yet powerful signs that they do care for a person. You'll find that they are faithful in a way that they show up during the good times and the bad times. Loyal people are supportive, even loving, for no other reason than they care. That's what this definition is about. What are the characteristics of loyalty? Let me look and see if anyone has anything to say. All right, I'm gonna keep it moving. All right. The next things that I'm highlighting, it says a loyal relationship is supportive. Okay, and so here we go. A loyal person will reach out to you when you need them. They care enough to stay aware and take action when they know you need a pick me up or just a little reminder to stay on track. Loyalty is an essential quality in any close relationship. When your person is loyal, it's a strong assurance of another person, whether it be in work, business, family, friendship, or relationship. Loyalty builds from specific characteristics. And just because someone is a family member, neighbor, or friend, that does not mean that they will be loyal to you. Ideally, we wish that this was true, and hopefully someday it is true. But for now, loyalty is something that must be earned, much like the steps on a ladder. There are specific qualities that you can see in a person to know if they're truly loyal. And we call this the loyalty ladder. That's what it's called, the loyalty ladder. And hold on, let me make sure I'm not going too quickly. All right, so let me move this along. Here we go, because I want you to see that this is the loyalty ladder, what I was just speaking about. Number one, loyalty is an essential quality in any close relationship. Whether it's a intimate relationship, it's a relationship between a parent and a child, between spouses, between siblings, between cousins, between co-workers, friends. Loyalty is an essential quality in any close relationship. Loyalty, number two, builds from specific characteristics. Number three, loyalty must be earned. And a lot of us that have lived long enough, we know loyalty must be earned. We have to know that we can trust the person or who's saying that we're being loyal to, and then see if they can reciprocate the same thing back to us. Number four, the loyalty ladder is what we was just talking about. And number five, a truly loyal person will be loyal because they want to be. So let me keep reading. A truly loyal person will be loyal because they want to. Loyalty, though obligation, can be dangerous, but sometimes it's hard to detect. People can be deceiving due to their own personal agendas and show this subtly through their words and their actions. So to help you truly detect this difference, we're going to move on and talk about this. But I can give you a personal scenario of mine. Um, being in the music industry, because I wear several different hats. I'm not only a degree counselor, but I'm a artist, a gospel artist, and I highlight different things like that. I'm a teacher, but being in the music industry, it has turned out to be well, you have to see it for what it is. A lot of times it's cutthroat, whether you're in the gospel side of it or whether you're in I'm going to make this a little bit smaller so y'all can see me. Hold on. But whether you're on the gospel side of it or you're on the indie artist side of it, it could be become very cutthroat being in the music industry. And I've experienced people, they want your talent. They want your talent. They want what you can bring to the table. They want, but when it comes down to them doing their part, because everything is reciprocal. You give and you receive. Everything's reciprocal, and business is business. So when it comes down, what I've experienced in the music industry, and unfortunately, I've experienced this more in the church setting than on the secular side, where people want me to come in and they want me to sing and they want me to just carry on throughout all the services. They want me to do this and use everything, give everything I got, singing and stuff. And then when it comes down to payment, because I'm an artist. Come down to payment, then they have everything in the book. Oh, you're supposed to do this for God and stuff, and that's not correct. Business is business, and so I've with that loyalty, even in that type of business setting, in the gospel church realm, the loyalty that I've seen has only been to the individuals that are the people that's behind the pulpit. That their loyalty is to their own cause, and it appears that they're going to try to get as much as they can get without giving. And so this is and loyalty goes in so many different areas. Let me go this back up. Okay, so moving on to the next thing, because we only do have 30 minutes, and I want to leave time, I want to leave room for questions or for some feedback. So it says here are 5 ways to recognize a truly a loyal relationship. This is not only just an intimate relationship. This is in friendship. This is with camaraderie. This is just relationships, period. Because you cannot go throughout life and don't have no kind of relationship with nobody. So you're gonna interact with somebody. So it says here, number 1, a loyal relationship is supportive. A loyal person will reach out to you when you need them. They care enough to stay aware and take action when they know that you need a pick me up or just a little reminder to stay on track. Number 2 says a loyal relationship is respectful. Respectful. If someone talks about someone else to you behind their back, well, who do you think they'll talk about when you're not around? A loyal person will be respectful of you away from your presence. They will decline the opportunity to spread gossip, and may even deliver a serious message, sharing their opinion of gossiping with the people doing it. So that's number 1. A loyal relationship is supportive. Number 2, a loyal relationship is respectful, which is very, very, very important. Let's keep going here. Number 3, a loyal relationship is trustworthy. A loyal relationship is trustworthy. A loyal person will share their honest opinion, even if it's not always what you want to hear. Sometimes they want to share their experiences with you, hoping that it will give you insight and help you follow your best path. But in a relationship, a loyal person loves you and only you, fully and completely. So let me see if we have anyone that's asking any questions. Okay. So number 3 says a loyal relationship is trustworthy. And that is so true. A loyal relationship is trustworthy. Okay. Let me see if I have anything else here. Okay. Is respectful, is trustworthy. Okay, we're gonna move this on. We're doing good tonight. We're doing good. All right, number 4. A loyal relationship is sincere. A loyal relationship is sincere. A truly loyal person is always sincere. They show very subtle yet powerful signs that they do care about you. You'll find that they are faithful in the way that they show up during the good times and the bad times. Loyal people are supportive, even loving, for no other reason than that they care. So it says here to practice random acts of kindness. And we already know how to be kind to, we have to be careful because we're living in a time where things are slightly kind of you have to be a little skeptical. Sometimes you really do. You have to just watch, and then you have to choose who you can share your kindness with. Again, loyalty is not being naive. That goes back to up to number 1. Loyalty is not being naive. Number 5 says a loyal relationship has integrity. That word there, that's almost like a curse word. It's almost like a curse word nowadays. A loyalty and integrity. A loyal relationship has integrity. So when one does what is right by their own personal values and morals, and it is also supported by societal norms, that's integrity. Now, I want to add something about integrity. Integrity is also doing the right thing when nobody else is around and no one else is looking. when you think they're not, because you'll find out later on that somebody's always watching, or you'll find out that, something will get out. But integrity are these things. I'm going to read it again. When one does what is right by their own personal values and morals and is also supported by societal norms, that's integrity. They are kind. They properly care for themselves and others around them. And they respect boundaries. That's so important. In fact, they are known for respecting boundaries. And it's okay. It's okay for us to have boundaries. And then we have to respect other people's boundaries. But using integrity, I'm so glad that this is pointed out here, that a loyal relationship has integrity in it, because that's what's lacking so much nowadays. An integrous type of situation, or an integrous type of relationship. Okay, so I'm gonna move it along. This is my takeaway for tonight. And see, we're almost finished. And I wanted to leave room for questions or scenarios, but it's okay. My takeaway for tonight is, it says, when a person with high integrity makes a mistake, they will apologize. And this is what I always taught I have 3 grown children. And so what I've always taught them and practiced this in my home is that don't say I apologize when you're wrong. You find out you're wrong about something, or you were mistaken about something. But be big enough to say, I am sorry. I am sorry, and will you forgive me for what and this is something that I've taught and also practice with them, because as they went, now they're grown, and I'm hoping that they still practice the things that they were taught, that foundation they were taught in their home. But it says here, when a person with high integrity makes a mistake, they will apologize, and you'll find they generally won't repeat that same mistake because they practice integrity. Okay, it's important to them to uphold their good character and moral righteousness. And again, this is something nowadays that we rarely see. People practicing integrity, people displaying moral character, good moral character. What we see more nowadays is that people just go along to get along. They can know that something is totally wrong and they still do it because it's easier to just go along and get along. And again, this goes back to a very old theory called ethic theory. Aristotle, ethics theory, and it was proven that more people would rather go along to get along than to stand alone and stand on what's right and everything. But this, we're going to continue to talk about loyalty with the different subtopics for the rest of the month. But I like this takeaway here. When a person with high integrity makes a mistake, they will apologize. And I added, not say that I apologize, but say I am very sorry for what I did. Will you please forgive me? Okay. And then you'll find that they generally won't repeat that same thing again. It's important to a person with integrity and good character. It's important to them to uphold their good character and their moral righteousness. And I'm really, really standing on the fact that people will start recognizing and realizing that it's better to have a good name and a good reputation than to go along with just anything just to get along. And this is why I take out time 3-4 times a year. I do it every 3 quarters, so 4 times a year, to talk about specific topics on a council platform, as a council platform. So because this is my give back to people. This is like we just spoke about earlier. Do something good and kind. Do an act of kindness. Well, this is my act of kindness that I choose to do 4 times a year. Is to give back some counsel and give you, this is theoretical, from long-term standing counsel. Okay, so that takeaway was amazing. Let me give the summation. I'm sorry, let me give you the summation. I'm dealing with so many different monitors and mouses and all of this, but the summary, and let me bold this for you all so you can see it. The summary for this evening, it says personal loyalty is displayed through love, devotion, dedication, and commitment to the well-being of another. I'm going to say that again. Personal loyalty is displayed through love, devotion, dedication, and commitment to the well-being of another. It is important to keep in mind that we are all a work in progress. We can strive to be better in all of these areas. It's not up to us to judge or to be harsh to those that aren't. There's a good chance that deep down on the inside of that person, a desire to be loyal and have loyalty shown to them does reside within them. So again, like I said on Tuesday, with this teaching on loyalty, loyalty is a good or bad thing, and I define bad and good. But the first part of the teaching by Dr. Hurd, this is the psychology of loyalty, is researched by Dr. Hurd, and he talks about that. Don't just assume that people are just automatically bad or anything like that. There are a lot of people that they're not automatically bad. They're not. But they just are challenged in the area of standing on good character and morals, and a lot of times they don't even know why it's a problem for them to stand on good character and integrity and great morals and stuff. But it's okay, because as long as you have bright life and breath, then you have an opportunity to always be better. So I wanted to leave y'all with this, and this is a quote. Okay, my other mouse, it just wants to do what it want to do. But it's okay. Here we go. I just need to get it back in position. Uh-oh. All right, here we go. And I wanted to leave you all with a quote. I love this quote right here. It says, if you don't know the value of loyalty, you'll never understand the damage of betrayal. And I saw this, it did not, when I found this on Pinterest, actually, I don't know who the original author is of this, but it's a quote. I got it from Pinterest, and I loved it. It just stood out to me when I saw it. If you don't know the value of loyalty, you'll never understand the damage of betrayal. And I think that this goes right back to Dr. Hurd's his research, his long-term or longitudinal research that he talked about, that I mentioned earlier this week. Again, a lot of people, they just don't understand. Maybe they don't understand why they do the things they do, and why they won't fight to be I guess more of a moral type of character or whatever. But I think I do know a lot of it lies within this quote right here. If you don't know the value of loyalty, then you'll never understand the damage of betrayal. And so this is a great quote. I wish I knew who actually said it, but I did find it on Pinterest. And so I'm trying to see here if we have any. Okay, we don't have any participants on this evening. It's okay. We have 3 more weeks this month to go. Next on Tuesdays and Thursdays, 9 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. and Eastern Standard Time. But I do thank you all for your time, your effort, and everything on tonight. I hope that you all have gotten something great from out of this. Again, my platform is only 30 minutes. I try not to take a lot of people's time. I don't have a lot of time, but I know that we can get a whole lot done within 30 minutes. And the good thing about this is you can always go back and you can revisit this series, this teaching tonight, if you choose to. Thank you for participating in the Counsel of the Day with me, Shanrae, my May 2021 series. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And okay, let me here we go. If there's a past Counsel of the Day with Shanrae series that you missed or you just want to rewatch, you can go to my YouTube channel at Shanrae Price. Please subscribe, like, hit the bell, and select any past series to watch. All right, and let me move this along to the next one. Oh, come on now. Here we go. Oops. All right, I'm going to read it. Professional one-on-one counseling services. So if you're interested in professional one-on-one counseling service, feel free to contact me via Facebook Messenger or at my Shanrae Price at gmail.com email. I'm a lifestyle strategist And my aim is to aid you in reaching your life's goals and your life's dreams. You can also reach me on my Facebook Messenger, Shanrae Price, there as well. All right. And this is my Cash App information. If you feel that this teaching has helped you in a positive way or has blessed your life, please feel free to donate a coffee blessing. I love coffee. People that know me, I love coffee. I'm a coffee drinker. So please feel free to donate a coffee blessing to my Cash App, which is $Shanrae Price. All right. Well, I will see you all next Tuesday. Have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful rest of the week and weekend. Enjoy, enjoy. And I am Shanrae, and welcome to Counsel of the Day with Shanrae. I will see you next Tuesday. All right.